Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about kind of what we know about Ninjago Season 7 so far, and Day of the Departed and all that stuff. And before I get to it though, about my last video about the Ninjago Season 7 episode names, I did state in the video that if they weren't real, that the video wouldn't be up that long, and apparently they weren't. When you saw them though, it did look pretty real, especially with the name of the season and all that stuff. And we did get Skybound from that type of website before, but apparently they were not real. And this was asked by the co-creator Ninjago. He said, "I can confirm this is not true." And so they're not real. I thought they were, of course. Made the video, but it's down now. But that's why it's down. So if you guys are wondering where it went, that's what happened. But they did look really real, guys. So I'm sorry about telling you guys about that. They just look pretty real. So I mean, we've gotten stuff like that before too, where it is look pretty real. But they turned out not to be. So someone faked it up. So yeah, I guess that's what happened. So, but what we know about Ninjago Season 7 so far. So far, we kind of know kind of the main plot, that Sensei Yang is somehow using a moon and stuff, or something like that, that I remember from the plot that we got a little bit earlier. And he is somehow using this to resurrect these villains from the museum. And it's going to be kind of like the main six. Master Chen, Kozu, General Crypto, Moro, Pythor, and Chen. Yeah, I think I got all in there. But main six villains that are coming back, and then Yang is the main guy himself too. So it's kind of like 7 villains out there, and it seems like it will all be happening on one day still. That's why I'm still thinking, and the ninja, my theory still is going to go off of what I had in my video about the 24-hour storyline. With the ninja in each episode, it's going to fight and show their experiences during that day. That's what I'm still going to go off of. But so far, it's Cole's season. It's his focus. So somehow, we've heard Cole. He goes to Yang or something like that for help about he wants to become normal or something like that again, and Cole is fading away apparently as well as a ghost. So that's what we know as well. What we don't know is just how the season will be played out, because we have Day of the Departed. I have my thought on the 24-hour storyline where it's the ninja on each one, but we don't really know if it will just like be all the ninja together and they're separately fighting their own along with it, or if it'll just kind of be like their own fights against their own certain villains. That's what we don't know yet. But yeah, we also know that all the ninja and Sensei Wu, Misako, and all of them are out there during Day of the Departed, remembering their lost loved ones and stuff. Like Garmadon and Zane's father. Zane's out at his old workshop or something like that. So we kind of know all that kind of stuff. And we also do know about Sensei Yang's temple. It's floating in the air still. And that is my thought, that, that is the one thing that did not return to normal. So, and if Sensei Yang was still up there, maybe he remained there still too and remembers it all. Who knows? But either way, that's my thought, because I remember I made the theory about Clancy on what he said during the wedding vows and stuff. So maybe he caused it or not. But either way, I think that's what had remained after Skybound. But we do know his temple is floating still. So it is still up in the sky, and don't know exactly if it's still there, though. I don't exactly know how Cole is going to get to it. See, there's a theory about, or a rumor that the plot had said he's going to go to Sensei Yang. Now, I don't know how that will work out, but yeah. So, and then the villains returning, they have these new weapons that we don't exactly know how they work yet or what they'll do. And, we've seen them, they all have the similar design, but, on the top part, it's the same sort of color, with this transparent, glowing green color. And then they got, their different types of weapons, like a Jade Blade here and the Techno Blade. and all those types of different weapons. Now the bottom, like the part where you hold it, they're all the same basically on every single weapon. You got the little diamond gem piece on the bottom of it and all that stuff. So they got that in all the sets and stuff too. So we don't exactly know what they'll do yet, but I feel like they're gonna have some sort of purpose to the villains as well. Maybe help them remain, or I don't know, something with Sensei Yang and him returning the villains. I mean, I don't know. We still don't know what these weapons will do. But, again, we don't know what will happen yet. I mean, of course we don't know what will happen yet. But, that's kind of the main stuff we know so far for Ninjago Season 7. And of course, those episode names were not real, but I'm sure we'll probably get more stuff soon, especially because of this. He said he had delivered the Day of the Departed sneak peek, with the Ultra Stealth Raider and all that stuff. They said they had a sneak peek there. They said they're going to be delivering it. He delivered it to Lego or something like that. And he hopes that Lego will be uploading the video soon. So we may be able to see the Day of the Departed sneak peek soon. So that'll be nice to see. Apparently it was just like the ninja riding on vehicles or with the Stealth Raider or something, and Cole fading away. So it was not much, but it was still something. So, but yeah. So that's kind of what we know so far. Hopefully we actually get real episode names this time. But yeah. So what do you guys think about Ninjago Season 7 so far? What do you guys think about what we know so far? And what do you guys think about the questions, and what other questions do you have about it? And just what else do you think will happen with Season 7?
Call me the Golden Master.